This is a small tutorial about how to improve any exercise that you have to lift above your torso, your hips. So the common thing that happens in any effort to come up when you have tight flexors is that your neck does a lot for you more than your core or the whole leg core system. So what you should be always aware is that this area in the back of your upper scapula is really connected to your ground, to the mat, to whatever surface that you're doing it. So for instance, if you're already aware that your head is forward naturally, one way is to put your hands behind and just in the neck and really close. Here I have a nice curvy surface, but you can do it in the wall, of course. The important thing is that you get enough close so you get propulsion from there. So if you're too far away, it's going to be harder. You can explore that later on. So the first thing is, if you have a forward head naturally, put your hands behind your neck, push the elbows strongly, and keep your nice Pilates stance. Roll like a nice bridge and start to feel what happens. You're going to start to feel that you're pulling away from you and down. And this will be 5 reps, 10 reps, 2 reps if it's necessary. Then here the idea is that you are lengthening your spine before anything else happens in your legs. Okay? Then the next step will be pressing strongly with the whole arms. Remembering that your frame, it doesn't matter where your arms you put them, as long as your back of your shoulder is in the ground. So you can put it face down, face up, hands, and roll. And keep your neck very in tight down and roll down. If you domain that without feeling that you're looking back or your chin is too out, then you can do the next position, which is pressing strongly, opening, core lifting, and then you start to walk a bit more where you feel that you're still able to breathe. Your shoulders are still away from your hip, but you start pushing with your ankle. So it's not from the leg that you're lifting, but it's from the foot that you have in the wall and down. Okay? And in this one, you want to keep yourself still not craziness, just pulling your body up with this area lengthening. And the next phase, if you did that 5 reps, if you don't feel that you're not breathing, you're not lifting, anything should be pinching in your spine, then you roll. See that your neck is free, you're using your glutes to lift and back of your legs. Then you extend the leg and try to hold. If this doesn't happen naturally, well, this is obviously one exercise that makes you more precise where to give the energy to pull yourself up. One thing that also helps in this is getting really your bum touching the wall. So if it touches the wall, eventually your shoulders will be stacked above as you pull up, and that will be your ideal. So the rollover and anything that it comes with that shape, open chest, it should be lifting up that curve that you create in the roll up. So if you have that curve here, creating space, then you will not feel anything but nice lengthening up, and your legs are not going to be heavy, right? So this is the aim of this tutorial, to keep yourself in a nice curve, and eventually if you have leg extension you can touch. If you don't have that, don't worry, you can keep yourself there and eventually touch with bending knees, but always respecting the space, okay? The dynamic is for further on. The idea of this tutorial is to get yourself up, conditioning, strengthening that pulling from the back of your skull until your last toe, okay? So give it a try. You can do 5 reps of each kind, but the important thing is that there is no momentum in this exercise. It's just very controlled, away and in. Closer to the wall, easier to stack yourself up. Important, you always are preventing to go into your neck, okay?